This room feels like a standoff waiting for punctuation. You, Frank Castle, loud, relentless, drowning in a past that still drips from your fists. Me? I'm silence. I arrive. I end. I disappear. But today, we talk. I'm curious what a man does with pain when it's his only weapon.
You don't know pain. You've studied it, calculated it, profiled the effects. But living inside it, breathing through it every morning, that's different. You're a scalpel. They use you. I'm a hammer. I choose where I swing. Let's see if we can find out which tool breaks first.
What breaks first is usually the thing pretending it isn't already cracked. That's your flaw. You wear grief like armor, but it's rusting through. You say you choose where you swing. I don't swing at all. I strike once, clean, no noise, no message. Because killing isn't a performance, it's a result.
You think not missing means you're on the right side, but you're just a high-end hitman who never outgrew obedience. You don't fix the world, you just delete inconvenient pieces. Me? I rip the whole machine apart when it starts eating the wrong people alive.
Fear is unstable. It expires quickly. I've studied regimes, syndicates, every flavor of tyranny. They all relied on fear. All fell. What doesn't fall is consistency, pattern, surgical reliability. I don't need enemies to remember me. I only need them to stop existing. Legacy is for men with something to prove. I'm complete.
You think not missing means you're on the right side, but you're just a high-end hitman who never outgrew obedience. You don't fix the world, you just delete inconvenient pieces. Me? I rip the whole machine apart when it starts eating the wrong people alive.
Machines aren't emotional, Castle. They don't devour. People do. You're poetic about it because rage is your currency. You build mythology with bullets. But mythology fades. The ones I kill never come back, never inspire, never resurface. You're chasing memory. I chase silence, and silence has no grave.
No grave? Then what the hell are you burying? You don't erase monsters. You just change the wallpaper. They hire you because you don't ask questions. I never stop asking. That's the difference. You're done when the job ends. I'm done when it doesn't happen again. And that means it's never over.
Endlessness is not noble. It's inefficient. The fact that your war has no finish line tells me it has no structure. I am calibrated. My shots, my decisions, measured in advance, risk assessed, guaranteed. You, though, you improvise justice like it's jazz, which explains all the blood.
You think blood means failure? Then you've never seen what failure actually looks like. It's a 10-year-old girl testifying to a locked courtroom while her abuser walks. It's a good man begging the cops to come before he dies in his own kitchen. I'll take messy justice over clean indifference any day.
And that's your fatal flaw. You believe emotion justifies chaos. But grief doesn't make you right. It makes you vulnerable, predictable. You're not hunting evil. You're reacting to pain. I don't respond to fire with fire. I suffocate it, without oxygen, without recognition. You fight loud. I finish quiet.
You think pain makes me weak? It made me lethal. Every time I pull the trigger, I remember who the bullet's for. You forget your kills because you never cared about them in the first place. That's not strength, it's vacancy. And it'll rot you from the inside long before anyone else can.
I was engineered to be hollow. Purpose without personality. You talk about remembrance like it sanctifies your path, but all it does is make you bleed in circles. You never recover because your mission needs you broken. That's not justice. That's self-harm with an audience.
You're wrong about recovery. I'm not broken. I'm sharpened. Every loss carved something clear. It showed me what the law refused to see. You may think your emptiness protects you, but one day, silence won't be enough, because eventually, even ghosts get hunted.
Perhaps, but I'm not concerned with pursuit. I exist between shadows, without name, without echo. The men I eliminate vanish in every sense. You leave headlines, you leave questions. I leave only the absence of further violence. Maybe that's the cleanest justice. No stories, no heroes, no need to look back.
You don't want to look back because you might see who hired you. You're efficient, sure, but efficiency without conscience is just a fancier form of evil. You don't stop cycles, you subcontract them. And if you think silence erases blood, then maybe it's time someone left a message with your name on it.
Names don't matter to men like me. I've died in a dozen countries on paper. I outlive paperwork by design. But you want to be remembered. That's why you burn symbols into skulls. It's not about justice anymore. It's about control. And that's the most dangerous illusion there is.
I need the right people to be gone. You keep talking about control like it's toxic. Maybe that's because you've never had any that didn't come from someone else's dossier. I choose who dies. I choose why. And I sleep fine.
Sleeping fine isn't a benchmark of moral clarity. It just means your justifications haven't started cracking yet. Trust me, they will. They always do. I've seen killers burn out mid-mission because they started asking why. I never ask why. I ask how, and I always get an answer.
Yeah? That's the difference between a soldier and a soul. You think how is enough because why hurts. You operate like the world is clean when measured correctly. But the truth is, it's a sewer. And I'm the guy willing to drown in it if it means one innocent gets to live.
You speak of sacrifice as if it grants you authority. It doesn't. It only proves you were willing to suffer. I prefer outcomes over intentions. No wasted motion, no narrative, just correction. Your methods may satisfy your conscience, but they destabilize more than they fix. You're a warhead with a conscience, unpredictable and waiting to detonate.
Better a warhead with purpose than a scalpel wielded by cowards. You finish contracts, I finish monsters. You're loyal to execution, I'm loyal to consequence. We both bring death, but only one of us makes damn sure it won't come crawling back in a different face.
I've seen faces change, names change, regimes reinvent themselves with cleaner logos, which is why I don't believe in permanent solutions, only permanent efficiency. You call me a tool, but at least I'm consistent. You are chaos pretending it's crusade. And someday, that will burn down everything you claim to defend.
You wear discipline like it's righteousness, but deep down you're just tired. Tired of asking if any of this means anything. Me, I never stop knowing exactly why I fight. That's the only clarity I need.
Then hold on to that clarity while it lasts. Because one day, when the gun jams or the name on your list looks too familiar, that clarity won't save you. I don't have a mission. I am the mission. You'll die with unfinished business carved into your spine. I'll vanish without needing a grave.
You'll vanish, yeah, and no one will care you were gone. No one will remember the lives you saved because you never looked them in the eye. Me? I'll be hated, hunted, but I'll be understood. And even if I rot in hell, I'll take every bastard with me.
I've dissected empires with less volatility than you carry in a single breath. You aren't cleaning the world, Castle. You're carving it open and hoping the bleeding will drown out the past. You think a war inside your chest makes you righteous, but it just makes you predictable. Pain has made you inefficient, and you wear it like a badge, unaware that every wound compromises your aim. My silence is a choice. Your volume is a wound that never stops echoing.
Sleep? You think ghosts let me sleep? That's the difference. You hunt in silence to forget. I fight in noise because I never want to. I want to feel every damn name I've carved into the world. You walk away when it's over. I stay. I clean the blood. I face the kids. And I keep going because no one else fucking will.
That blueprint, as you call it, still governs every action you take. You react, Castle. You respond to damage. That's not independence. It's a loop you haven't exited. I don't need rage to move. I need intel, trajectory, timing. You claim choice, but it's always the same. Bullets, screams, another grave. You say I'm just a tool? Fine, but I leave less wreckage, fewer ghosts, and I don't need vengeance to sleep.
I don't care if they see me coming. I want them to. I want the men hiding behind marble floors and legal shields to know I'm dragging hell through their door. Maybe I'm not efficient in your sterile sense, but I'm not some tool sterilized by protocol. I bleed, I remember, I choose. You let others draw the line. I burn the whole blueprint if it was written in blood.